Hello, hello, it's Kitti with Declutter the Brain coming to you on a reasonably spectacular day in Atlantic Canada, and I hope it's a pleasant spring, and I hope it's a spectacular day where you are, and if it isn't, don't worry, it will be tomorrow. Oh, God bless you. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Uh, yeah, it's, I think spring has finally sprung, and it's about time, wouldn't you say? It is Friday, May 13th, 2022, and I've always thought of Friday the 13th as my lucky day. I don't know why. Something did happen in my childhood on Friday the 13th. I don't know how fortunate it was, but it did happen, and I always seem to have good days. Maybe it's because I will it to be so. So, and they say that when you really think about things, then and want them, then they come about. Hello, Michael. Speaking of wanting things and having them come about, there we go. Here he is. Who am I? I am Kitti Anders with declutterthebrain.com. What do I do? Oh, I am your thought organizer. Yeah. And proud to be so. What do I do? I work with coaches, consultants, and entrepreneurs to organize their space and streamline their thoughts so they can focus on attracting premium clients and creating an amazing life for themselves, whatever that amazing life looks like. I do have over 20 years experience in helping people to take control of their surroundings, and through that I have developed my step-by-step one system, which, believe me, can be used in a myriad of ways. I'll share on that briefly in a moment. Yeah, that one system. I'll tell you what, it's it's really helpful. I do believe the physical clutter and lack of focus and concentration are very closely related. Hello, Sarah. God love you. And that's why I developed that step-by-step one system. And in fact, I was just using that one system. It's not only good for the home by decluttering one room at a time, one area at a time, one thing at a time, but you can use it in your thoughts. If you wake up and you have a crap load of things to do and you don't know where to start, just niche it down to one thing. Here's your takeaway from today, if nothing else, all right? Niche it down to one thing. What is the most important thing that absolutely has to get done, all right? Does it end? I like to focus on who needs me first. In other words, for example, my online business manager, she needed content from me. She got content from me. Everybody else had to kind of wait. The next thing was the client at 10:30. Well, she needs me, kind of thing. So basically, prioritize one thing. It will calm down your entire brain so that you can get a lot of things done. Maybe not everything done, but a lot of things done. Okie dokie. Moving right along. In about half an hour, it's going to be a little early. Our Declutter the Brain workshop will be going at Declutter the Brain Facebook group. The link is down below. We are starting, Pam and I are starting a few minutes early because I am judging a speakers competition at I guess it would be 12:15 Eastern, so I can't be in two places at once. So if you are planning to come to the workshop, please come a few minutes early. I believe it'll be 11:45 Eastern. All right, now we are talking about decluttering your meal times this week to reduce that mental stress of standing in front of a fridge, an open fridge or an open cupboard, and wondering what the hell you're going to eat. And if you're anything like me, you'll just either stomp off in disgust and eat nothing, or you'll grab the nearest Dorito, anything like that. But if you have it sort of pre-planned, like Michael does with his, celery sticks and salsa, it's good to go, it's ready, then you will stay healthy. Life is too short to waste valuable energy on a valuable resource like healthy eating. Trust me on this. So make a decision to take the overwhelm out of meal times, all right, and decide, also commit to doing the steps that it's going to take. Kitti, it's going to be too much work. All these things you're telling us, too much work. Well, the choice is yours, but really I would rather put in a little extra effort to have a completely, at least mealtime stress-free week than having that confusion in the middle of the day or in the morning or at night. All right, let's do a little bit of show and tell here, shall we? Your calendar is your friend. Sarah, I don't know if you've seen this week. We've got my personal calendar. I wonder if the light is on this. I think it is. Anywho, let's do it this way. This is my personal calendar. Yeah, it's got a stain on it, and it's divided into breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And yes, I eat pretty much the same thing at the same on the same days and times, but sometimes I vary it, and there's something about having it written down that makes me feel like, okay, all is right with the world. If I forget what kind of crackers I'm having with my soup, I usually have the sesame crackers. Okay, good, all right, and I go on about my day. Why is this blank, you ask? It has a stain on it. I must have been eating when I was writing it down, because I'm away next week, so I know that I don't even need to bother with this because I'll be on the road. So, your family can help you with this, all right? Now, you can plan, say for example, Tuesday, like one client does, Tuesday is taco night. Maybe for you, Wednesday is pasta night, which it is for me. Whatever it is. Oh, Kitti, there's no way I can plan all my meals at once. No, don't. Stop. No. What you want to do is plan one meal. Okay, pick at breakfast, which I prefer you do because it's the most important meal of the day. Breakfast or lunch or dinner. All right, you don't have to I didn't start doing everything at once. I've been doing this for 2 years. I started with breakfast. Okay. And yes, I do make all my breakfasts on everything on the weekend. Is it a pain? Yes, but it's the reason why I can work 14-hour days Monday to Friday. So, there. All right, so just plan one meal. Get that under your belt for 2-3 weeks till it's a habit, and then you can branch out into lunch and dinner. And the kids can help with this. Ask them what they would like. Why do you have to make all the decisions? All right, Tuesday no, that's Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday, shopping list. Make a shopping list. Now that you know what you're going to eat, you can shop more effectively. You can take advantage of the specials. But first, inventory what you have, and like pasta or cereal or whatever it is. And as soon as this is key. Write this down. This is a writer downer. As soon as, whether you're watching live or on replay, as soon as you're running low on something, write it in your phone or whiteboard or piece of paper and pen. Yeah. Now, I write it down. On your phone, most people take their phone with them to the store, so you'll have it there. Here's the trick. Leave the item on, this is what I do, I leave the item on the kitchen counter until I write it down, and then I put it away or I throw it away or whatever. Writing it down is key to productive grocery shopping. And also, if it's on your phone, you're less likely to leave the list on the fridge. Sorry, you know what I'm talking about. I know someone in your family did that. All right. Yesterday talked about scheduling. So what I have found helpful, and actually all of my clients have found helpful, is to schedule 1 or 2 time blocks to pick up supplies. Mine usually, and again, ends up being on the weekend. That's just the way it is. And 1 or 2 short time blocks to prep. For example, you could prep all the week sandwiches and freeze them, by the way. Yes, you can. I've done it. You could make your homemade soup or your pot of chili, whatever. I know you're getting tired just thinking about it. Aha. But hold with me. What are we talking about today? Freeze it! Yes, freeze it. The freezer container is your friend. And forgive me, I'm just going to check something here. Oh, what is that doing? Okay, I don't know. Sorry, there was something wrong with the screen. My apologies. So freeze as much as you can. Why? Of those homemade soup, or I mean, I've been known to freeze my breakfasts for the week that I come back. They are in the freezer now. Yes, I did that, so I wouldn't have to do it when I come back from Idaho. All right? I don't have to think about it. Freeze as much as you can. Why? Because it will feel like Christmas when you don't have to cook. You are just going to feel like, oh good. I just pull it out of the freezer. Oh my God. The sense of relief is just wonderful. All right, so those are the tips for streamlined meals. Basically, just plan ahead. And there used to be a sign when many years ago, and it was a little meme, and it went, plan ahead. Oh, anybody remember that? Put a yes in the comments if you remember that. Plan ahead. And make little tricks for yourself that will help you to remember to schedule, to buy, to basically streamline everything. You will save time, you will save money, you will save mental energy, and all of those are priceless. And they're priceless to your health as well. Your mental energy is, trust me, so valuable. Remember, this will not become completely streamlined overnight, but stick with it and you will find yourself saving money, and you'll wonder how you ever survived. And I'll tell you what, give yourself a little test. After 2 or 3 weeks of it, go back to 1 week without having it all done and scheduled. Let me know how you make out. Trust me, you'll go back to the system. All right, that is that for this week. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it helpful, if you're thinking, there's somebody out there who maybe even your sister, your friend, or just somebody out in internet land who is feeling overwhelmed by their meal times. They've got 4 screaming kids and they just can't take it anymore. All right, hit that share button. All right. If you're curious as to other videos and you don't feel like scrolling through Facebook to see the one that I did on Monday, just go to YouTube, Declutter the Brain. Everything is cataloged, organized, numbered. Oh yes, yes. Hey, I am your thought organizer. All right, so do you just want your clutter gone and your mental clarity back? Give me a yes. Yeah. How would it feel to platinum your life? Yeah, make your life just go freaking platinum, because you have wonderful health, wealth, wonderful relationships. Yeah, platinum sounds good. Finally, are you an action taker? Are you coachable? Because hey, you have to be. You have to want this. Are you committed to clearing your space and organizing your thoughts so you can make and keep more money and just have a wonderful thing? All right, we got 3 steps for you. Number 1, get off that hamster wheel and go join Declutter the Brain Facebook group. especially for our workshop in a few minutes. Yes, Michael. Second, download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter. And while you're there, book a call with me, and I will get you sorted out. And yeah, all right. Have a great weekend, everybody. And next week we talk about beating the backslide. Bye for now.